Hello, welcome back to Thursday with Angie. Today we have a very unique, very cool Pinot Noir I'm gonna drink with you. It's a 2019 Mojave Pinot Noir, and I believe this wine is from the Anderson Valley. So the story behind this, you probably haven't heard of this winery yet, because yes, it's a she, that gets me extra excited. She just started making her own label back in 2014. Her name is Rebecca George, and she was actually named the Emerging Winemaker of the Year in 2019. So he started making kind of this like micro Pinot Noir, sourcing wines from the cooler wine growing region. So I think this is probably going to be right up my alley, the more geekier, like smaller, cooler climate winemaker style. And her resume is quite impressive. She has worked at some of the really top-notch Pinot Noir and Chardonnay places, including one of my favorite Burgundy producer, the Mio, which I made videos on it before. She also made wine at Williams-Salem and also Marcassin. So I'm so excited to try her wine. I'm sure the production is going to be small. Again, it's a cooler growing region, so we're looking at only 14.1% alcohol, so very modest. Oh, and by the way, the name Mojave comes from Mojave Desert. That's apparently where she grew up, so cool background on the name. I love the label too, it's very pretty, so let's give it a go. Wow. Oh, okay. That's really nice, actually. Oh, I love it when I can be surprised. Okay, for me, I always felt like Burgundy is something that you can spend a lot of money and be disappointed at. A lot of time you can spend way too much for a bottle of Burgundy that you expect great thing and it doesn't produce. For California, sometimes I feel like the producer gets a little too slutty, for lack of a better term. But this wine, right on the nose, I'm getting a really good mixture of that earthiness, that minerality, that reserve. So the wine is edited, it's reserved, but it's also expressive. Again, I think like emerging wine region for Pinot Noir, like Anderson Valley, a lot of New Zealand regions are killing it, especially with the global warming. I feel like those quote unquote cooler regions are now really hitting their sweet spot. So I am actually very impressed, just sticking my nose in there right off the bat. So you get that just right cherry, cranberry, not like just hints of mountain strawberry. Again, not slutty, very fruity, but not slutty. I know I use the word slutty a lot. When I say slutty, I mean things that are just overly sweet, over the top to kind of grab your attention, but I feel like it lacks complexity and layer, but this wine definitely does have complexity and layer to it. It's very satisfying. I'm getting a little bit, a hint of that herbal tea leaves and mushroom on the back end. Oh my God, I'm actually loving her wine. I'm so happy I'm tasting this right now. Okay, you notice I swallow it. Most of the time I spit it out. This one is really good. Oh wow. So first of all, we're gonna talk about the structure. It definitely has a good acid backdrop. So it's coming back, I'm feeling it on the side of my tongue long after I swallow it. And it's definitely have a long finish. Again, as I'm talking right now, I can still feel the taste coming back. It's got a hint of savory touch there in the back end, but overall extremely well balanced. I'm curious if this wine is going to age well. I mean, it has obviously one of those wax top. So I'm assuming, unless it's just for the visual appeal, that the winemaker is doing it so you can potentially keep it in your cellar longer. And I have a feeling that this bottle will age very well, like a fine Burgundy, although it's drinking really good right now. I'm assuming the wine is fine unfiltered, because I'm seeing like, you know, that extra nice touch to it. And don't forget the floral backdrop. The one thing I love about Pinot is whenever I can get a nice like rose petal and floral backdrop to it. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. So apparently, a little background on this wine. This is from Anderson Valley Pinot Noir. It's coming from the Wendling Vineyard located in the far north end of Anderson Valley. So I think that's kind of a cool combo. And it's literally within 7 miles of the Mendocino coast. So we're getting that coastal influence. I think that's why it's contributing to a wine that has good acidity, but yet a lot of really good expression of the fruit. She's doing a few different mix of clones. So we're getting 115, 667, 828, and 943. I'm just reading it out loud. I know so little about the different clones. I really don't know what each of them contribute to the different tastes, but I'm just telling you the combo is pretty awesome. They're talking about the wine produced, a wine that's it's dark with good depth and intensity and a unique tannin structure not often seen in Pinot Noir. Let me try that again. The tannin structure, I felt like the wine was pretty balanced. I don't know if I got a lot of that tannin structure there. It's there, but it's not over the top. I think it's perfect. With that being said, this bottle is not cheap. Technically, it's $65 a bottle, but I think it's worth every penny because again, I'm actually comparing this to say a bottle of Burgundy you'll get for $65. Any good name brand Burgundy just on the village level will cost you this much, and a lot of time you will be disappointed. I hate to say it, but this bottle I've tasted and I'll put my stamp of approval. Definitely worth the $65. So I hope you find this content useful. If you do, please make sure you subscribe to my mailing list at angiesound.com so you don't ever miss any videos on this cool wine information, and you will also get emails on my wine deals as well. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.